Mm. Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business here on this Tuesday morning. Guys, it's already Tuesday. It's a short week. Saturday, we are playing again against the Rams. And thank you for joining this morning's edition of Don't Sleep on the Dallas Cowboys, because you literally cannot sleep on the Dallas Cowboys. Things happen late in the evening, late at night, first thing in the morning, so you want to be up to speed with all that is America's team. Understand one thing, guys. I get different ends of the spectrum on things I do. Some people say, man, stop doing that intro, man. I'm sick of it. I fast forward it every morning, man. We know you got to drink your damn coffee. You got to thank us and for, subscribing. We know Joe Boo is always there. We know who you are. We don't need that. But see, that's not about you. That's actually about me. I don't know if I've got, what is it, Tourette's or one of those things that you have to do the same routine. I am a creature of habit. More times than not, I'll have a subject in my head or something that's going on out there. And when I come down here, I look at the camera that's right here in front of me. I start it the same way, and then it's just like I'm in a trance and it's just talking. I don't know when I start for that 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, however long. I have no idea how long it's going to be. I don't really know what I'm going to say. But I have to start with that same routine. I have to do that same thing over and over again, or else it doesn't work. If I just sat down here and just started talking, it doesn't work. My words get caught up. My mind wanders. I just lose complete focus. So I have to do that because I am a creature of habit. So every morning, it's like brushing my teeth. I don't think about it. I just grab the toothbrush, put the stuff, and just turn it on. I get my cup of coffee. I come downstairs and turn it on. So understand, I am a creature of habit. But when I started this, don't sleep on the Dallas Cowboy report, and it's great because so many people say if I don't get this thing out by 10 o'clock or so, people are emailing me or texting me saying, "Dude, you okay? Something happened? I can't start work without my coffee and the Joe Boober Roar." The meaning of this was because the Dallas Cowboys are always something happening. You got Terrence Williams car wreck and being arrested on his bicycle that happens in the middle of the night. That kind of stuff. So we started this because if something happened with the Dallas Cowboys, you can't sleep on them. I literally couldn't sleep because something would happen while I was sleeping. So it was a way of making sure when you went to work that you knew what was going on last night and yesterday with the Cowboys. So that way, hey, you can talk to your buddies about it. You can deflect the hate from, the haters out there and stuff. You have a tad bit of information or maybe something that you didn't know about. But I think the meaning is evolving more than just what happened yesterday. It's evolving about the Dallas Cowboys because people have been sleeping on them forever. I've always called the Cowboys my black sheep. In 2013, the Dallas Cowboys defense was the worst defense in the NFL. They sucked. And that was having Jason Hatcher having 11 sacks. It was with DeMarcus Ware still there. And that was with a healthy Sean Lee. DeMarcus Ware went to Denver. Jason Hatcher got the stank on him and went to Washington. Sean Lee tore up his knee. And people laughed about the Dallas Cowboys defense. And I started calling them the black sheep because black sheep. Sheep are white. You get the wool from the white sheep. You have a black sheep. He's an outlier. He's an outcast. Yeah. He's the one that nobody wants to deal with. And that was fitting with the Dallas Cowboys defense. Cowboys defense. They lose to Marcus Ware and Jason Hatcher. They can't stop a high school team. Ha ha. And it was about me calling that defense the black sheep. But that has evolved too. It's not just the defense. That's the whole team. You look at it, everybody is always sleeping on him. Dak Prescott, fourth round quarterback. You can't get a quarterback in the fourth round. Mississippi State, pff, that's a joke. He's the next Quincy Carter. He's not even going to be an RG3. He's a black sheep. People underestimate him. That defense, it went from 32nd to 19th. It wasn't the 85 Bears, but clearly it was better than it was. And steadily, those black sheep honed their craft, their skill. They kept adding other black sheep. A Randy Gregory, a guy who could not stay on the field because of off-field problems. Guys that nobody thought about. David Irving, who was on a practice squad, still got issues with that one. He's definitely still a black sheep. But guys like Antoine Woods, who's become a man-child out there, a beast. Who thought about that guy? He came in our team fourth string. Figured he wouldn't even make the squad, much less become an integral part. Tyrone Crawford, a guy who was overpaid and seemed like he was always injured. And it fits that narrative. Zeke Elliott, if that ain't a black sheep, I don't know what is. But people have been constantly underestimating this team. Even though the Cowboys are 8-1 since they started out 3-5, they still say we're the worst team in the playoffs. Even though we've gone and beat teams that nobody gave us a chance to. Even though at 3-5, nobody wins a division, we did. We beat the Super Bowl champions twice. We beat New Orleans, the team that everybody says is the best team. Yet, they're still sleeping on the Dallas Cowboys. They said Russell Wilson, the difference maker. Russell Wilson, Pete Carroll, they'll be outcoached. Jason Garrett and crew, they're bums. They can't do it. They're going to piss down their leg. Dak Prescott, that fourth round pick, they slept on him. Nobody thought they would be here. Yet, they are. They're still sleeping on him. Going against the Rams, with all the storylines, all the subplots, all of that stuff, they're still underestimating. They're still sleeping on him. We have been 8-1 the last 9 games, and basically playoff games. Because make no mistake, that first Eagle game was a playoff game. We had lost that game, season's over. And the same thing the next week, and the week after that, the week after. Every week has been a test that they have had to pass. And they keep winning them. But when we look at the Rams, Rams high flying. They got a great record. Had a great season, won their division. But yet, you can look at them going down the stretch where they were 4-3. They lost to New Orleans. They lost to the Bears. They lost to the Eagles. But nobody's sleeping on them. This game is to be won for the Cowboys. First of all, I don't think this is a road game. I know we've had problems on the road, but I guarantee you that at least 40% of that crowd will be Dallas Cowboy fans. I know about the Cowboy fans in California. Every year when I go to training camp and see thousands of fans there at practice, we're talking about practice, not a game now. We talk about Cowboys practice, and it's packed. I've been there and treated like family with the Southern California Dallas Cowboy fan club. Didn't know any of them. I just showed up. This is before Joe Boo was anybody. And they welcomed me and had one of the best times in my life. And that fan club is huge. They've got different chapters, and there's chapters of Cowboy fans all over Southern California. So don't sleep on those guys. Those guys will be in that stadium loud and proud, because I still don't believe that the Rams have been embraced by Cali yet. They don't care about football. They're not the Lakers. But if this game is to be won, I'm going to tell you where it's going to be won. It's going to be won in the trenches. It is going to be man on man, motto versus a motto. And the bottom line is, it's going to be war. You got to stop Aaron Donald, flat out. Unlike a Albert Hainsworth who got paid and sat on his fat ass, or should I say laid on his fat ass, Aaron Donald is earning his money. 20 and a half sacks, 59 tackles, 3 forced fumbles, 41 quarterback hits. He is a destroyer. Namina Suh, 4.5 sacks, about 59 tackles. He's gathering that attention as well. You got to stop those two guys. It's going to be our strength offensive line that's healthy against those guys. Make no mistake about it. That's going to be nasty up in there. It's going to be war. But I think my team has what it takes. 'Cause I'm not sleeping on them. I put my faith in a Zach Martin. I put my faith in a Joe Looney. So all you got to do is imagine that Namina Suh and Aaron Donald are trying to steal his donuts, and I guarantee you, that dude's going to fight. I put my faith in Lyle Collins, Connor Williams, and Tyron Smith. Those guys. The interesting thing is, the last time Aaron Donald didn't have a pressure, I think it was 2014 against the Dallas Cowboys. Is that good? We'll be listening to all the shows, of course, this week. The Skip. You know the Dallas Cowboys, they just got lucky against Russell Wilson. They just had a bad game plan. It was Schottenheimer who didn't call a game plan. They didn't let Russell be Russell. You know the Cowboys ain't nothing. You know that Jason Whitlots will be back there. You know the Cowboys, they're terrible. Jerry Jones is the best. And, of course, they will get beat down by the Rams. The Stephen A. Smith, they're an accident waiting to happen. Just wait. Because they can't stay off the weed. All of them underestimating this team like they have been all year long. We'll see. All right, it's going to be a busy day, y'all. Thank you for allowing me to help you start your day. It is my honor and my privilege to be here. Oh, one last thing here. I will be at the Super Bowl. I'll be there. I'm actually a volunteer. I work with United Way, helping them with character playbook and stuff. I end up doing a little bit of everything, from driving people around to doing photography, doing videotapes, doing updates and things, volunteering when we have playground builds and stuff. It's basically, excuse my language, but basically I'm the in case shit happens person. In case shit happens, I'm there to take care of it. I'm going to say another cuss word here, too, so forgive me. I try not to, but occasionally it slips out. I have a friend of mine named Alex. Alex is in his mid-80s, and Alex has been a friend of mine and a mentor since probably the last 25 years. He taught me a lot about construction and being a general contractor and things, and taught me a lot about life. And Alex has a name for me. It's called FF, Fuck Up Fixer. He says, when things are fucked up, call Mark and he'll find a way to fix it. So I'll be there. I'll be there for 10 days in Atlanta. It's going to be crazy. And hopefully Falcons Nation doesn't find me because I think the dude's cracked. I feel like he's stalking me from Atlanta all the way here in Virginia. But we're going to be working with Character Playbook. We're going to be at the NFL Experience. They're going to have a virtual reality set up there and everything else, which will be great. I'll be covering it, been doing all kinds of videos for us and United Way and things. And this is an opportunity where you've got really great odds to be part of the Super Bowl. Last year I covered the couple that won that were from Canada. Their name slips my head. I just can't remember. I've just got so much crap that's in here. It's hard to remember. But the things that they were able to do were unbelievable. We're talking about getting flown into the Super Bowl, hotel. We're talking about going to the NFLPA party. And I'm going to tell you, the NFLPA party is lit. The food, seeing the players like, oh, there's Odell Beckham over there. Oh, there's Zeke Elliott over there. You know, you're talking about the NFL's players party. The music, hey, it's a party. It's like a nightclub. They have access then not only to that party, they go to the NFL commissioners party, different kind of party. More laid back, more dressed up, more kind of, you know what I'm saying? Not like the NFLPA party, which is a party. You know, they had like John Legend there and stuff. Every one of the NFL teams has a table set up there. So I've talked to Jerry Jones at that event. I've seen all of the owners and things like that. And it's incredible. But they end up going to NFL honors. They end up having sideline pass. They have box seats, a suite. And you can enter this drawing room. I'm telling you, the odds are good. Trust me, they're good. $10 donation goes to helping out for Character Playbook in United Way, and it enters you into the drawing. I've seen the winners. I've spent time at the Super Bowl with the winners. It's incredible. So if you go to united2win.com, this will come up. Check it out and everything else. And I tell you what, any of you guys who enter it, let me know that you entered. And I'll enter you in our drawings that we do for autographed shirts as an added bonus. So just say, Mark, you know, I entered it. Leave me a comment on there or catch my attention. We're doing a live stream and stuff because it is important. Character Playbook is educating kids how to deal with others socially. And I got to tell you, a lot of you trolls could use some Character Playbook right now. So let me get my button gear. This thing has run on for a long time. And I'll see you guys.